Hey, YouTube land. How are you? I'm incredibly tired today. It's almost 1 o'clock. And I just want to sleep. But unfortunately I can't because I'm working. The reason I'm so tired is, well, I've been tired ever since I got back um, from my trip to Boston. It just wears me out. Go, 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 and then get back and have no time to relax and go, 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 go again. I'm surprised I haven't, gotten sick yet. Knock on wood. But last night was fun laundry night. So afterwards I was at my boyfriend's house and we heard commotion in the hallway of his apartment building and ended up witnessing a domestic violence situation. I guess this guy and his girlfriend, the guy lives across the hall from him, they had a big yelling, screaming match, and I proceeded to watch him through the peephole, push and shove his girlfriend, who was tiny, physically, forcefully shoving her out of the doorway. All she wanted to do was come in, and he kept screaming in her face and pushing her, and at one point, he shoved her so hard she slammed up against the door jamb. And that was when I was like, okay, anything else happens, I'm going out there. Because, my boyfriend's like, oh, I'm not going to do anything. But I was like, he's not being good. So long story short, a couple times she comes in, goes out, comes in, goes out. He throws her jacket and purse out in the hallway. She puts it on, and it looks like she takes off. Before she, first she's checking her arm, so I'm guessing he grabbed her pretty hard at one point. Thanks, I really wanted to hear the music in your car at the intersection. Yeah. So then I see she comes back and she goes in after he tries to force her out again. And then I stood there for a while going, if I hear any big noise coming from that apartment, I'm calling the police. It got quiet, and I was hoping that was a good sign. Maybe about 20 minutes later, there's a knock at the door. And my boyfriend says, it's her. So I go out there, and she wants to use a phone because her stuff is back in his place, and she has no phone. She wants to call to get a ride home from her friend. So she calls, and she's speaking Korean at first, so I can't understand what she's saying on the phone. But then in English, she says, I can't do this anymore. He hit me really hard. And that's when I was like, are you sure you're okay? Do you need anything? She's like, no, I'm fine. She's going to come and get me. I'm going home. Okay. About a half hour later, I hear more noise. There's two huge police officers knocking on the guy's door. They're both on opposite sides of the door with their backs against the wall, and, they do the side knock thing, and they go in. And so I keep listening, and a little while later they come out, and they go next door to talk to them to see if they heard anything. And I looked at my boyfriend and I said, I think I should go say something. So I went out, and I was like, are you here about what went on earlier? And so I gave my 2 cents, what I saw and what I heard. And honestly, I think it was with what I said, it kind of reiterated what she had said. I guess he must have told a different story. And they decided to take him in. So they were going to take him in. Another cop comes out of that apartment. So there were 3. So they're like, okay, we're going to go get the cop car. You go babysit him. And then they were going to come back and take my statement. It's like an hour later. So now it's like 1 in the morning. They finally come and take my statement after they had taken her statement. And so I told them everything, and they took him to jail. I don't know how long he's going to be there, but then they were also in there taking pictures of the apartment. So I'm guessing there was some altercation in there, or something was thrown or whatever, but they were documenting evidence. Never met this guy before. He just recently moved in, and the first, big to-do is with this new guy. So Yeah, I hope he just doesn't hold a grudge against his neighbor across the hall because his neighbor's girlfriend was a witness. But then again, you shouldn't be rough with your girlfriend. And two, you shouldn't be doing it out in the hallway where anybody can look out their door and see. And third, any man that lays his hands on a woman is an asshole. And I would kick him in the ass myself, but I don't do that. So I am dead tired. I got a couple hours sleep, and I was so nervous talking to the police officer. It just made me nauseous that, I had to be a witness to this, but at the same time, at least there was a witness. So, I need a nap. Anyhow, that's the latest on this end. Very exciting. Woohoo. Yeah. Hope you guys are doing well. I've been watching everybody. I really need to do a shout out video. Maybe that'll come next after my long-winded story. So if you're a guy, be good to your significant other. Even if you're a woman, be good to your significant other. You know what? Instead of being angry, and instead of putting your hands on a person or verbally abusing a person, walk away. Have your quiet time. Have your space. Be a real man or a real woman and respect the other person. You'll end up respecting yourself. And that's all I have to say about that. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.